Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Friday Night Live. It looks like I'm the only one in the room at the moment, so I'm just going to go ahead and get set up with the chat. I have a lovely day. I'm just opening the chat now. If you've just joined me, please say hi and let me know that you can hear me. Hi, Owen. How are you? Have you been gardening all day, Owen? Hi, Brandon. How are you? Thank you very much for joining me this evening. So there's 10 of you in the room, so please say hi and let me know that you can hear me. Okay, I'm just getting the chat and the admin all sorted out now. Hi, Katie. Thank you very much for joining me. So Owen, you have been in the garden all day. It has been absolutely amazing weather, hasn't it? Hello, Evil Spartacus. Thanks very much for joining me this evening. Yeah, the weather has been absolutely amazing in the UK today. If you're not in the UK, let me know how the weather's been with you. Thanks very much, Owen. Yes, please do like. There's 13 people watching now and there's 7 thumbs up. So yeah, please give me a thumbs up. Hi, Jill. Thanks very much for joining me. Hello, Mama in the Garden. Hi, Tony. How are you? So Butcher Baker and the Keystone Maker, Katie said we've had beautiful weather today. That's great. Oh, Mum, you're watching me on the big TV. Can you see the chat going up the TV screen as well? Hi, Laura. How are you? Oh, you've got storms coming. We haven't had much rain in the UK at all recently. So, yeah, it's today I put some of my strawberries in some, what are they called? It's like I can't remember what it's called, but basically it's inside it's a grow bag, and they were really drying out because we hadn't had much rain at all. Oh, so Sam, you're just leaving your allotment. Oh my goodness, have you been there all day? Tony Stephen said he spent an hour watering today. Yeah, like it has been quite dry, hasn't it? So Owen said, I'm gardening for a holiday home owner in Newquay tomorrow. Wow, your first proper job. Are you quite close to Newquay? It was only about maybe a year ago that I realised there were 2 Newquays. So Sam has stayed late for some fox watch. Oh, that's lovely. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Sam's channel, but he had some foxes join his allotment recently, and I think there was about 6 babies. So, and they are really, really cute as well. Danny Happy Farms is joining us, and she calls me Wonky Girl because I say wonky funny. Apparently in America you don't really say wonky, so yeah. So Tony said you can come and watch mine. They keep digging up everything. I guess with foxes though, on an allotment, is it no just different to cats or birds and stuff? You just have to net things. Oh, so Mama in the Garden, I potted on celery, cauliflower, red cabbage and stocks. This is my first week back at work after maternity leave, so I bet that was nice being not at work. Hello, Jackie. Yeah, those baby foxes are so cute. Liz, thank you very much for joining me tonight. I think we're just saying hello to everybody. So Owen has got his first proper job. He's gardening for somebody tomorrow, so that's pretty cool. Erica's found her plot. Hello, Erica. Thanks very much for joining us. I'm sorry that I look an absolute state today. I've been gardening all day, and we finished off about 5:30 today, and then made dinner. And I just didn't really want to get too kind of relaxed from the day. Otherwise, I thought I couldn't come on and do a live. So I'm really sorry that I'm a bit disheveled. Hi, Ray. Thanks very much for joining us. Tony is saying about foxes, he largely leaves them to it, and they grow out of it soon enough. That's lovely. Hi, Ecocentric. I hope I'm glad you managed to come and join us today. I'm really sorry that I didn't remind everyone that the clocks had changed last week. Hi, Lorraine. Thanks very much. You've retold my slug story a few times. Yes. I didn't mention actually with when I said we got a new kettle, the kettle that we had before was a really, really old metal electric one that when I met Lloyd, he had a Wi-Fi kettle. So he'd had this kettle before the Wi-Fi kettle, and it had been kept in the basement. Then the Wi-Fi kettle broke, so we got it kind of back out of storage before we moved here. So it was rusty and everything, just in case anybody thought that we just threw it away for no reason. It was really old and rusty anyway. So to be fair, it did work, but it was pretty gross, to be honest. And the new kettle we got is a glass one, so it looks kind of cool as well. It wasn't too expensive. So just in case anybody thought I was being a total, what's the word? Like consumer buying a new one, I felt it was an okay situation to buy a new one, and it's glass, which means you can see through it, so if any more slugs come, we can see it. Hi, Allotmental, thanks very much. Thanks, Dojo, for joining us. Dave has some new chickens. I think he has 18 new hens, so that's a really exciting time for him at the plot. He now gets some eggs, and he gets lots of manure. That's good. Hello, Althea. Hi, Two Wild Onion Homesteads. And hello, Corvin Saney. That's so pronounced wrong. I'm so sorry. Thanks for joining me, though. I'm not familiar with your name, so really great that you've joined me on the live chat today. Danny is saying, where do you live exactly? I'm in Wales. So in Wales in the UK. I'm from England originally, but due to a number of different things, decided to move to Wales. So it's kind of between Neath and Swansea, if you ever wanted to look it up, Danny. Sorry, I'm just catching up with the chat. What has everyone been doing in the garden today? Because I imagine anyone in the UK, since it is the beginning of the Easter bank holiday, you've been gardening. Hi, Joanna, thanks very much for joining us. And also, is anybody, if they've been working hard all day in the garden, are you thinking, how are you going to manage another 3 days of full-on graft in the garden? Bye, Sam. Thanks so much for joining us. Sorry, I'm going quiet now because I've got this lovely cup of tea here, and it's the first cup of tea that I have had actually, I might have had one this morning, but it's like the first one I've had all day. Nuno, thanks very much for joining us, and you've got the polytunnel up today. That is amazing. Ray, planted tomatoes in pots in the polytunnel, maybe early, but seeing if they grow. You know what? I opened the polytunnel really early at the allotment this morning. Then I went back to close it, and I decided that it was so warm still that I was going to leave it open. So my polytunnel is open tonight. There are no tomatoes in it though. Oh, so Watercolours by Mark, thank you very much for joining me today. You have been doing a raised bed. That's great. Oh, Allotmental is on. Allotmental, I'm really sorry. I've forgotten your name. but you are on the tea and chocolate. That sounds amazing. Oh, Stan Miggins. Hello, Erica. Recently new to your channel, enjoying your videos. Thanks so much for joining me, Stan. My son is called Stan, so nice for you to join. Are you, where in the world are you from? It's really amazing. I've had a lot of new people commenting on my videos recently. It's amazing that I have some new friends to my channel. It's really amazing. Oh, Jill says, my mum says, little devil leaving your polytunnel open tonight. Now, should I regret leaving my polytunnel open tonight? So Tony has been putting down weed-proof building beds, put in 13 blueberry bushes today, staked up my toms, put my Belotti beans in. Oh my goodness. Have you planted your Belotti beans seeds today, or have you actually planted plants out? Because my Belottis are still in the packet. So Ray says he won't leave his open tonight as there's rabbits around. I didn't think of this, you know. Oh, Liz, yes, you can mention that because you've already mentioned it. It's my birthday tomorrow, and I'm going to be 1 year older, which obviously you are when it's your birthday, aren't you? Lloyd got me an early birthday present today, actually. Oh, so sorry. Tony said that he's put his Belottis out today because they were growing wild on the windowsill. I've not put any beans in yet. Am I late? Thank you, Ray. Thanks very much. Yes, I'm at least 2 years older than I thought because I got the wrong. I thought I was a year younger for ages, and then I'm not. So yeah, basically, I'm technically going to be 2 years older. I really want to show you what Lloyd has got me as an early birthday present today. I don't know if Lloyd's watching this because he was working on the shed, which he's almost finished now, everyone, so there will be a shed tour. If, Lloyd, you're watching, can you go and get your present and just leave it by the door? I think they're outside by the back door. Can you just leave it by this door and I can show everybody what you've got me for my birthday? Merry Birthmas. I've never heard that before. Okay, so Tony says he's early. Yes. Oh my goodness, right, this shed isn't really a shed. It's like it's like a coffee hut, basically. So when I open my gardens one day and you will come and visit me, you will be able to see the shed and you can have coffee served from the shed. Thank you very much, Lloyd. So where can I buy runner beans from in the UK? I have to mail order them. I'm in the United States. Okay, so like runner beans, do you not have, I didn't know that, do you not have runner beans in the UK? Sorry, in the United States? Yeah, Dave said it's been too warm to do anything today. How are your chickens doing though? Are they doing okay with the weather? Yes, Mum, a cafe is pretty posh, to be honest. Okay, so I think, did you hear that? Lloyd just bashed it right at the door. Thanks, you can just leave it there. So I'll show you what Lloyd has got me for my birthday. I'm just going to go this way quickly. So, sorry, I'm like off screen, aren't I? Very rude of me. Hello, Yellow Labrador. Thanks very much for joining us. So, because I have not much room and I haven't got my greenhouse up yet, Lloyd has very kindly bought me one of these garden greenhouses, and it's really big. So this is what he's got me. Hopefully you can hear me all right. It's actually quite heavy. So I'll put this back here. So Lloyd has got me, he got me 2 of these actually. So I'm very thankful. We'd seen a couple of them online on Amazon and the prices had gone up like really loads recently. Now this one is quite light, so this is going to be on the patio once we make them, and I'm going to be using this to put all of my pumpkins in, because I haven't started my pumpkins yet, and if you are familiar with my channel for a long time, you'll know that, you know, I'm interested in pumpkins. So with this, sorry, I've not actually read any of the I've not read any of the conversation, but yeah, basically with this, I'm probably going to be, because it's quite light, we will be putting them like we'll put a fixture on it and we'll attach it to the wall so it can't blow away, but it means that I'll be able to get my pumpkin seeds sown and my bean seeds sown really easily, and then I will be hopefully just putting a couple of tomatoes in there or peppers for the rest of the year. I'm hoping that once it's made, it is going to fit inside either the greenhouse or my workshop or something, or at least undercover, so it's not going to go bad over over the winter and stuff, because I don't think it will fare very well. Sorry as well, I kind of feel a bit all over the place today. I've worked so hard, I'm quite tired, and yeah, I can't get, you know when you're tired and your brain doesn't work properly, so you can't get the words out. Hi Lynn, thanks very much for joining us. I didn't notice that you'd popped in, thank you very much. So Tony, you have put the Son of Phil seeds in. Lovely. I have not put in those seeds yet because I haven't started any at all. But I really feel like today was the day where like spring is here. Spring feels like, you know, summer is going to join us, you know, really soon now. Okay, so Phil, basically Liz Zorab grew a pink banana squash. I believe it's a pink banana squash. Correct me if I'm wrong. But basically, when she grew this one, it must have been like a rogue seed that had been cross-pollinated with something else. And it was this huge, massive, massive pumpkin. And she does a live chat every Sunday at 2 p.m. So if you're not familiar with her channel, you know, click and join hers. But she had this massive pumpkin and she had it in the background of every single live chat she did, because she usually does it with a partner, but when her partner Mr. J isn't around, he is in his place, so he's called Phil because he fills the space. So oh, hello very much Ross, thanks very much for joining us. While I remember Ross Minton, who is at Grow Your Own Life, he recently has started a petition to stop the use of single-use plastic in the garden in terms of netting, I believe. Probably not explaining this very well, but he has you know, with bird feeders, they sometimes, the fat balls come in that like netting that you hang up that birds can get trapped in and wildlife can get trapped in. Well, basically, he started a petition recently to actually stop this or ban it from UK gardens. If you are interested in actually signing that petition, then if he would like to put a link on here, Ross, please feel free to sign his petition. Hi, Keith. Thanks very much for joining me. So sorry, I think we're having a conversation currently about buying seeds in from the UK to the US. Hello, Kelly, thanks very much for joining us. Have you been at the allotment all day, Kelly? I bet you have. Hello, Biblical, thanks very much for joining us. Yes, don't leave my live chat to have a look at Ross's, but yes, I know he's done a video on it as well. But Ross, please feel free to put the link to your, you know, your do you know what? My words are not working tonight. I'm so sorry. I did have a beer earlier, but I don't think that is why I can't speak properly. Hi Nick, thanks very much for joining us. Hello Lindsay, thanks very much for joining us. I think, have you just all finished on, oh, hello Stu, I saw you were live, so I assume you've just finished now. I was going to say, were they all over there? Oh no, you didn't get to the wedding. I know, Kelly, you were going to a wedding because you made some super, super duper wine with a lovely label on. But so sorry that you couldn't, or you're not there. Hello, Ruby. Thank you very much for joining us. Everybody, we have a very special little lady in the room with us now, and that is Ruby. So all say hi to Ruby. But let's, you know, it's after the watershed, but we have a lovely little lady with us. So please bear that in mind. Yes, also, if you're not already familiar with in your UK channel, me and Liz are running a collaboration, and that is going to be live on the 29th of April. So if you've not already signed up for that, please click on that link. So yes, hello Ruby. Sorry I missed your live chat, so you'll have to let me know, Ruby, what you've been doing in the garden today or at the allotment. She has heard some naughty words from my mouth from Man City. The thing is, it's quite funny actually, and especially with YouTube, there are some like younger channels around, and I think it is all good for us to kind of remember sometimes that, you know, we have to be careful what we say. Oh, my plots are doing very well. I went up to the allotment yesterday, and I was going to do a proper update on my first allotment with all of my alliums and my potatoes and stuff. But it's a really small allotment, and the chairman was there, and I was chatting to him for ages. And yeah, it just didn't happen. But today, I spent all of my time today at my garden at home, my woodland garden, the instant raised bed garden. And tomorrow there will be a full update on what's going on. And you know what? I'm so proud of everything I've done in that garden today. I really, really worked hard. Also, my little girl, Robin, she helped me for about 1 minute, just enough time to have a picture taken with me, looking like she'd been helping me, taking the glory, basically. Also, Nick's been at the garden centre today, got some bits for filming a video tomorrow. That's amazing. Ross said, I try not to swear on this channel. The other one is fair game. Oh, so Ruby said, your radish is good. You're following Hugh's book. Yes. Who else is following Hugh's book? So the raised beds that I got them from Amazon. If you want some, I can send you the link, because I have, what's it called? I have an affiliate link to those raised beds, and if you wanted them, I would love it if you could actually order it through the affiliate link, just because I'm saving every penny so that I can just buy more stuff for the garden, really. So if you go on any one of my videos, you can look in the description. It tells you what I grow in, and those beds on there. They're £35.99 each, and to be honest, I think that is pretty good value for money as well. Oh, so Mama in the garden said, the baby just fell asleep on me. Do I risk putting her in the crib? My answer to that is do not risk whatsoever until you really need the toilet. And not just need the toilet, you've been needing the toilet for about half an hour. Then you can risk putting the baby in the crib. That's my experience. Hello, Anna. Sorry if I missed you when you joined. Sorry, I'm just like brain freeze then. Oh, Tim, hello, Tim. Sorry, I didn't see you join me too as well, so thanks very much. There's 31 people watching right now. Please give me a thumbs up if you can. That would be amazing. Sorry, I'm being really rude again. I'm just like, uh. So this week, my plan is putting all of my pumpkins in and getting my beans started off. But am I too early for beans? I think I'm going to direct sow the beans actually this year. Usually I direct sow the beans in, like my runner beans, in the plastic buckets and, you know, flower pots and stuff. So I think maybe I'll do that again. Yes, thank you, Liz, for the thumbs up. I was really excited actually, T. When I was out in the garden, I had a look. My brother, for my Christmas present, him and his girlfriend bought me a plum tree, and I went out and had a look today, and the plum tree has got loads of new growth on and is doing really well. A pear tree that's a pear tree that I planted, the same as Liz has got actually. We've both got matching pear trees. That's got buds on, so it's not going to be too long now before that starts growing. Dave, don't worry if you got Hugh's book, whether you read or not, it doesn't matter because there's loads of pictures in it, so it's okay. Oh, Liz, your pear tree has leaves. Mine doesn't, so can you take a picture of it and send it to me tomorrow, just so I can compare it with mine? Yes, Keith. She always tells us to hit the thumbs up. Oh, so Kelly, you sowed your heritage beans a few days ago. My dog chewed them up this morning. Oh no. Uh-oh. There's quite a lot of seeds in there though. Did you plant all of them? Tim, your pear already has fruit. Wow. Where are you in the world? Are you in the UK? Because I don't, you can't, well, it can't be you can't be in the UK because that would be so early. Ah, Texas. Okay. Sorry, I'm just like, I get waylaid. Waylaid, is that the word? I get distracted by the comments on here. But yeah, it is nice, isn't it, to see all of the blooms and the, you know, the trees are starting to come back to life now. I have been, like, when I've been driving around recently, there's quite a few people have these big massive cherry trees and they're so beautiful with a pink blossom. I really want to get, like, I really want to get a big tree in my front garden, but I'm just terrified of putting any trees anywhere near my walls because the walls that surround like my house are like original, well, I imagine they're original, and I'm just so scared that they're going to get a crack in or something, so I can't have any trees. Kelly said they were all in one big cell tray. Dogs munched about a quarter of them, hopefully saved the rest, but they might be a bit mixed up. Well, you know, what can we do? Animals and pets, they're, you know, they do stuff like that, don't they? It's like with cats. How many people have cats and their cat uses them as a litter tray? So Ecocentric said, maple tree is starting to open here, but the tulips and crocuses are up. Yes, they are so beautiful. Yeah, barbecue dog. Yeah, I've got so many beans that I want to grow this year. So many beans, and I've got quite a lot of dwarf beans that I've never grown before. With the dwarf beans, you actually need to put any kind of support in whatsoever. And what is everyone's plans for tomorrow for the allotment? Uh, so sorry, Stu said with dwarf beans that he doesn't, you just put them fairly close together. Okay. Yeah, I think tomorrow, like, I don't know what the weather's going to be like here tomorrow. Um, Oh, so Mum had a baby goat born today, just over the wall in our garden. Are you going to get goats, Mum, for your little patch of land that you have? Yeah, I don't know what the weather's going to be like here tomorrow, but I think I'm allowed gardening time tomorrow again, which is like super amazing. I like feel like I'm getting loads of gardening done at the moment. Um, but yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing in the garden. So Kelly says, I've got lots of pond plants I need to sort tomorrow and hopefully start the cold frame build. Amazing. I have a pond at the allotment and I've been trying to learn as much as I can about ponds and stuff. So Nick said it's due to be very warm tomorrow. Okay. So Liz is going to be planting things out in straight rows because she had a little bit of a mishap this afternoon. I hope she doesn't mind me saying, but her string line went a bit slack, shall we say. So it wasn't in the straightest of lines. Oh, so Ross is going to put more glass in the new greenhouse too. Amazing. So Liz uses 8-foot bamboo canes. I've got loads of bamboo canes. Or actually, no, I haven't got loads. I've got 10 8-foot ones, and I'm also got loads and loads of hazel sticks in the garden. So I'm going to cut loads of hazel sticks to use this year as well. So Lynn is going to be sowing more flowers. Mum is just going to be borrowing other people's goats. Much easier then, I guess. So Kelly's going to film a plot tour. Good one. And Lindsay's going to be moving furniture around the polytunnel tomorrow. Oh, so yeah, all good. Is anybody working over the weekend at all? So what I grow, it said if I'm up early, I'll do some weeding on my plots. Yeah, do you know what? I was thinking this. I could probably get so much work done if I got up at 5 in the morning. Does anybody get up like super, super early to go to the allotment at all? This cup of tea is actually going down really nicely. And on Wednesday, I bottled up some elderflower wine, and it was absolutely lush, so amazing. I'm going to have to do a video about making it because it was like a cheap recipe, so it was using it wasn't home picked elderflower, but it was absolutely amazing. It took 4 months to make, and I'm pretty sure everybody's going to be getting some for Christmas this year. So Stu said, I'm sometimes up very early for the allotment, less people there to stop and talk to. Yes, you get talking, don't you, to people. Nick is hoping to be up about 8 o'clock in the morning. What I grow is hoping to be 7. So yeah, 7. So Mama in the garden said maybe getting to the tip, get the garden tidied up a bit, deciding where to plant some roses. Oh, my sister for my Christmas present gave me a rose, and I planted that rose today. You'll see it in my update in my woodland garden. So it's a lovely one though. So I can't wait to show you. Like, I'm so proud of what I've done in the garden today. I really am, because it's just one part of the garden that's going to be really productive now, and I've put the infrastructure in almost. There's one other project up there that I have to finish, but you'll find out about that tomorrow. Hi Lee, thank you very much for joining us. Oh, so Ray was at the plot at 5 this morning. Wow, that's so early. Oh, so Keith is starting work at 4 a.m. What kind of job do you do, Keith? Yeah, well, I love roses and I can't wait to see it grow, but I don't really know much about roses. One thing I learned about roses today was actually was that with a fruit tree, you always plant it um, below the graft, don't you? Well, today I was about to plant this rose and then I realised it was going to be about 2 inches below the graft. And I was happening to be talking to Liz at the time and I asked her what she thought, and she went and checked on Google and she told me that with a rose you need to plant it about an inch below the graft. So did anyone know that? Mama in the garden said, what variety of rose? It is a blue, Vaucham, I think it is. Liz, what is it? Because you know what it is. Vaucham blue, I think. Hi Pag, thanks very much for joining me. It's a really like purpley one, I think. So yeah, Liz, can you help me out? What's it called? It's not shampoo. It's not. That's Vidal Sassoon, I think. Right. So did I pronounce that Veal Chambleau blue? Veal Chambleau. Yes. Oh, I forgot. That was my question. Do you have daisies in the lawn? I forgot that that was the question that I was meant to be asking everyone, and we've been chatting for 36 minutes now. So, yes, do you have daisies in the lawn? Okay, so I was mowing the lawn earlier today, and there's this new thing. Well, it's not a new thing, like it's a hashtag no mow, right? And you should leave some parts of your garden let the grass grow so flowers and stuff can grow in it. And I was mowing the lawn and I had a really big fat patch of daisies. So I mowed around them and I thought I'm going to leave them there. I did put a picture on my Instagram. So if you want to see the Instagram post, go and check it over on my page. So Nick said he's got loads of wildflowers in the lawn. Kelly doesn't have a lawn. Keith said the deer eat them. So Dave says, no, I don't, only silly dandelions. Well, you know what? Dandelions are actually very nice, really, aren't they? I mean, okay, they're not really that great. They're still a weed, aren't they? But they are great for pollinators. And I think that's actually quite important, to have, isn't it, nowadays? Oh, hi, Catherine. Thanks very much for joining us. And Anna as well, thank you for joining me tonight. Anna Williams, thank you very much. But yes, the daisies have been left alone as well for me. But I did think, I was doing some reading up earlier, and I'm going to split them because they're only on one of my lawns. I'm going to split them up and I'm going to pot some of them up, and I'm going to see if I can just like let the daisies spread. And I've been doing some reading about having a flower lawn basically. So I'm going to kind of look into that a little bit more. Hi Frank, thank you very much for joining me. Oh, Rachel Jane said dandelion coffee can be expensive. Yes, I mean dandelions, especially on like the allotment and stuff, yeah, we do get in trouble a bit, don't we, by having them going everywhere. But on the other hand, I do think that, yeah, they are good. Bombs to Bushels Homestead, thank you very much for joining me today. Oh, dandelions are a delicious green. Do you know what? I've never really, I must have eaten them before, but I've never I can't really remember. Dandelion and burdock, fizzy pop is yum. I'm not a fan of dandelion and burdock, to be honest, but I'm sure you might like it. Oh, Frank, never mind if you didn't get the notification. We've just been, chatting about what we've been up to in the garden today and what we've got planned over the weekend. I also showed what Lloyd had got me for my birthday. He's got me like his big wooden cold framey, what's it called? It's wooden greenhouse it's called, but a small one, which is pretty cool. Nick said dandelions are great for pollination, but I'm not sure my neighbours appreciate them. Do you know what? I mowed the lawns today, and it was probably like a couple of weeks overdue, and I've probably had about 200 dandelion flowers on my lawn, just the middle lawn, not the other ones. Oh, the Bumblebee Foundation project. I love to dip dandelion leaves in brown sugar and munch. That sounds nice. Oh, when we were at the allotment earlier, Lloyd went over to the beehives and he came back with this bee with him. Like, it was obviously a bee that was saying, you're too close to the beehive. So this bee came over. So he was trying to swat this bee off. We're talking to these two allotment holders, right? I'm holding Robin. He's like trying to swat this bee off. And then this bee comes over to me and Robin. And then like it's flying around Robin's head. And I'm like, right, it's going to sting her because it's annoyed with Lloyd. So I was then trying to get this bee off round her head. And then it was like on her foot. And I was like, oh my God, it's going to sting her foot. And then it came for me and got completely tangled in my hair and took about 5. Oh, thank you, Evil Spartacus. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm assuming that is a birthday present or something. So thank you. I'll put that towards something for the garden. Maybe something for my lawn, a flower that will grow in my lawn, but not a dandelion. Thank you very much. But yeah, this bee was in my hair for about 5 minutes, and every second I was like waiting for this thing, you know, I was waiting to get stung on the head, and I've never been stung before, and I was like, oh my God, you know, but luckily it managed to get out of my hair. So yes. So Sue says, I live in a flat with a small patio. My gooseberry is doing well. Alan said, hi all, how many of you got a little bit sunburnt? Yes, I think I might have got a little bit sunburnt today. Sam, you're back. Have you pedalled all the way home now? Thanks, Nick. Nick, it's actually not my birthday today. It's my birthday tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, I want beehives one day, but I've never been stung by a bee, so I don't know, you know, how good that is. But it was more the fact that it was obviously really annoyed because it was annoyed at Lloyd. Then it was flying around like Robin, and I was like, then it was in my hair, and I was like, this is not going to end well. Oh, so Tony said I had a touch of heat stroke. It made me think though as well. Oh, Dave said it's my birthday every day. So Frank said, okay, today I sowed broad beans, the Sutton and Robin Hood, also exhibition onions. My spring onions have peeked through along with my shallots. Thanks, Keith. Happy day of your birth. Yes, I know you. Oh, so you really have to get stung from a bumblebee. Well, it wasn't a bumblebee; it was a honeybee. So isn't a honeybee like going to really sting you because it wants to protect its honey? Thanks very much, Stu. Thank you. But I was just thinking maybe I could build these wooden greenhouses. I hope it's really easy to build. Hopefully. Well, it says on there, partial assembly required. So hopefully it's not going to be too much work to get that up. Oh, thanks very much, Chris, for joining me. Thank you. It is Happy Friday today, isn't it? Oh, Sue says, my birthday is the 23rd of April. Do you know what? My family, everybody is born in April. My cousin is, my dad's in April. My cousin is the same day as me tomorrow. My mum is the day after. My cousin's the day after. So, yeah, there's like loads of us. So, yeah, if you would also like to wish my mum a happy birthday, her birthday is going to be on Sunday. So Kelly said wasps are evil. Don't know where. Yeah, wasps are a bit scary, but they are really beneficial to wildlife and to the ecosystem. So that's absolutely great. So I'm kind of, because I know they're so beneficial, I don't beat up on them too much. Yes, wasps are really good for removing pests, aren't they? I think they like farm aphids. They like collect them, and then because they don't make honey like honeybees, they collect like aphids, and they bury they cocoon the aphids in with the little they they're not baby grubs, are they? What are the baby wasps called? They're not grubs, but you know, I can't remember. So Nigel says, I have a short video of a hornet stealing some fish off your plate. Oh, so my mum got stung by a bumblebee she accidentally trod on. Ruby says, wasps are totally the devil in disguise. Lee said, mine's the 24th and I wish I was 30 again. Well, I wish I was 30 again. I thought I was like a year younger for like almost the whole year until I realised the other day that I was actually not a year younger. So, yeah. I remember as well when I was like, oh yeah, it was Lloyd's birthday as well on the 16th. I forgot to say that. Yeah, like when you're younger and stuff, and you think like about being 40 is really, really old, and it's like that's not really old, is it? This is scary. Growing up and growing older every year is scary. So Tony said, I don't do wasps. Had one get caught in a turnip when I was about 10. Oh, in a turnip. I was thinking, how would it get caught in a turnip? But I was reading that wrong. It's a turnip. Kelly, oh, goodbye, Kelly. Thanks very much for joining us. Lovely for you to join us. Oh, so wasps pollinate gooseberries and burberry bushes. What's the burberry? Is that a typo? What's the burberry? Oh, Dave is only 38. Lynn, 40 is not old. I know it's not old. It's scary, the fact that when you're younger, you think like, no, Ruby, I'm not 40. I'm not 40 yet. Although, does anyone notice in my videos, I don't know if it's just me, but like every time I do a video, I always like, I need to do my roots because my grey hairs are like so obvious, and it's really like, really annoying. Chris, it's my birthday tomorrow. It's my birthday tomorrow. Yes, Mum, everyone is in, their birthday is in April pretty much. Oh, so Cheryl, thanks for joining us. You've had grey hair since you were 14. It just doesn't bother me these days. Yes, I know, but I noticed actually Robin has one grey hair and she's not even 2 years old yet. So I don't know where they come from. Anna, thank you very much. I really, oh my God, thank you very much, Anna. I'll have to buy something for the garden. Thank you. Everybody is very, very, very generous with me when I do, this kind of thing, and I really appreciate it. I'll say it again, but I've said it before, thank you very much. And anything I ever get from YouTube or from gifts or anything, I can put straight back into my garden and stuff. So thank you very much. Really, really appreciate that. Frank says, oh yeah, you look around 28. I wish I was 28. I'm actually 33 tomorrow. So, which I know is still young. I know that's still young, but it is still scary that the older you get, you are just, life is speeding up, isn't it? So, yeah. Oh, thanks very much, Cheryl. I get ID'd in the supermarket. If I buy alcohol, I get ID'd. If I, buy like an energy drink or something, you have to be 16 to buy that. I get ID'd for that. So, yes, thanks very much, Liz. Obviously, yeah, any trolling people that, towards anything like that, thanks very much, Liz. That's amazing. Stu, I don't know if you saw the comment Liz has just made, but it's directed at you. Ruby said, your roots are fine, don't dye them till you're an old granny. Okay, Ruby, I don't know if you noticed, but a couple of weeks ago, I did a live chat with my mum, who is a granny, and she has grey hair. So I want to kind of just keep dark hair for as much time as I can. Frank said, mate, I'm 60 in 3 weeks. Tell me about it. Yes. Oh yeah, Liz, no, listen, right, there's nothing wrong with having grey hair whatsoever. Some people look good with it, but me, I don't. And the thing is, it's not like I'm grey and I can put silver in it and make it look really funky. It's not like that yet. Hi, Food Forest Permaculture, thanks very much for joining us. Don's Allotment, thank you very much for joining me too. Yeah, thanks anyway, Liz. Thanks for being on it tonight. Ecocentric said, I'm 43. I'm trying to keep myself healthy because I have a lot to do. Do you know what, though? I think doing gardening and stuff, maybe if you're a gardener and you're out all the time, if you don't wear sunscreen, you are probably going to maybe look a bit older than you are, but you're probably going to be a lot more healthy and live a lot longer, aren't you? Oh, so apparently grey hair means you're not absorbing minerals. I'm tired a lot. I think I do need to eat more healthily. Oh, so the Bumblebee Foundation Project said there is a shampoo you can get and it makes your hair its natural colour without dyeing. One of my mates uses it. She's in her late 40s. Ooh, interesting. Yes, Liz, pizza. I do need to eat more healthy because I made a homemade pizza for dinner and it was lush, properly lush. But yeah, I shouldn't be eating too many. Thanks very much, Lee. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Thank you. Oh, I love pizza. That is my favourite food ever in the whole world. And it has to be vegetarian pizza. If I have meat on a pizza, it completely spoils it. And yeah, we had Mediterranean veg pizza tonight. So I had peppers, courgettes, onion, tomatoes, absolutely lush. Okay, so wow, it's been 54 minutes and we've been talking for ages. Um, this is a time though that I do every kind of week in my live chat, because I do my live chat every Friday at 9. I always have a little bit in the live chat where I let people talk about their own channels. If you do a live chat weekly, please tell us when you're next doing your live chat. I know Nick is doing a live chat tomorrow. Nick's Allotment Diary, can you remind us what time your live is tomorrow? He does one on location at his allotment. But if anybody else does a live chat here, please let us know when it is so we can just put it in our diaries. And if you are not familiar with any of the other channels here, if you have a YouTube channel, please say that you have a YouTube channel. And, you know, people, Sam, thank you very much, Sam. Sam, that really means a lot, actually. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll message you later. Thank you very much. Thank you. And please, nobody feel obliged to give any money, but thank you very much. Oh, Tony, how are you? Thanks very much for joining us. Yeah, you seem to have been busy at the allotment all week, haven't you? Yes, Cheryl did a live chat from a sauna today. Oh, Food Forest Permaculture, are you doing a live for 24 hours on the 22nd of April? Please, I hope you haven't gone, but please let us know more about that. Sorry. Okay, so Anna said, can I ask a quick question? Where I planted some seeds today, there was a few holes in the ground with little bees coming in and out of the ground. What should I do? Just leave them? Yeah, so quite a lot of bees actually nest in the ground. So basically, just let them do their thing. That's amazing. And maybe, Anna, you should set up your camera or something and like see how often they come in and out, because most bees are solitary bees and they make little nests. So that sounds amazing. Thank you, Mama. Thank you very much. Thanks very much, Erica. But yes, so yeah, thank you. I'm sure I'm going to have an amazing day tomorrow. If anybody has any questions or anything like that, then please leave a question here now before we all head off. Oh, sounds like mining bees. You should film them and get them on YouTube, as fairly rare now in most parts. Ooh, mining bees. I've never heard of a mining bee, but I have a bee that lives in a hole in my garden, so I might have to film that or something. So Food Forest Permaculture is doing a 24-hour live stream. Wow. Frank, thank you very much. Thank you very much. That is so kind of you. Thank you. That's like, honestly, thank you very much. I never really know what to say, actually, apart from like thanks loads. And honestly, every single penny that I ever will get from this kind of thing will go straight back into my garden. And from everything this evening, I can buy like a small tree or something and then let you all know what I've got with it, because that would be great. So thank you very much. Sorry, Tony, I know I don't really know what to say. So Tony is back to work tomorrow. Wildfires are mental. Yeah, we've had some fires on the mountain across from us, and it was like raging for quite a few hours, but it's all burnt now. So yeah, it gets quite busy here. So Ecocentric said, ground bees, leave them alone and they won't bother you. Try to get rid of them and they will protect their home. I think they are solitary bees though, aren't they? And you know, we just need to make sure that we don't harm them in any way. Ray said, I was watching a field roll in and out of a hole today. I have filmed it, but was just wondering if they damaged crops. Well, I don't know if they damage crops, but I'd love to see that video, so you must upload it. Frank, thank you, though. It doesn't matter if however much it was. Thank you very much. Oh, the last one I had was 13 square miles and flamed 60 feet high. Oh my God. But is it true that a lot of the farmers burn the fields and stuff, or is that just a myth? And it's just kids and stuff, or it just gets too hot? Yeah, Sam said everyone is on the animal videos lately. Now, has everybody seen Sam's video of his foxes on his allotment? Oh my goodness, it's the cutest thing ever. So yeah, it's kids. How do solitary bees make more bees? That's one that we're all going to have to Google now. Maybe I'll Google that, Liz, and come back to you next week. Anyway, thanks very much. No worries, Tony. Thanks for coming in and saying hi. Obviously, you know, you have to, everyone's got a life, haven't they? And it's like, I always do the Friday at 9 and I love catching up with everyone, but you know, everyone has lives. They can't just, be here all the time. Hello, Mrs. Green Thumb. Thanks for joining us, but we're kind of just wrapping things up now. My accent is a bit Bristolian, but it's funny actually. I think the only people that like my accent are Americans. And I hope you are American now. I've just said that. I think you are. Yeah. Thanks very much, Stu, for joining us. I know, sorry, I did just think that, and then I'm so sorry because you're Canadian, and I thought that, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so rude, aren't I? It's a bit British. I wish though I could sound like the Queen or something, but yeah, I'm not posh in any way. Oh, you got kicked off. Sorry about that. Oh, this pillow, the YouTube pillow, that's actually belongs to Lloyd, and he has had it years, I think. He's a software developer, so he's got kind of like all different, you know, pillows and stuff. Oh, the Queen's accent is horrible. Yeah. But anyway, right, listen, thanks very much. I've got 47 people watching and 47 thumbs up. But if you haven't given a thumbs up already, please hit that thumbs up. I am going to adjourn now because everyone else, you all have lives and you don't want to hear me chatting on all evening because I'm good at chatting on. Thanks very much for joining me, and you're not late, don't worry, just catch me next week at 9 o'clock. Actually, everyone, I'm not here next week. I'm not here next week, actually. Really sorry. But I will have a video live for you at 9 o'clock. Anyway, I will catch up with you very shortly. Tomorrow, you will see a video of a garden update. Really proud of what I've done today. So thanks very much for watching. Take care. Bye.